go. So we are currently on live.
We're live.
I came in right on time. Welcome to GodFidence.
To the church. That's true, Dad. I'm happy. We happy.
That's what we're going to talk about.
You ought to be happy. If you demonstrate love and kindness, you'll always be happy. All right, for real. I give y'all a gun.
Okay, what we got tonight, baby?
All right.
So let's see. Okay, so
is anybody out there that can hear us? Let us know.
You ain't said that a long time.
Is anybody out there that can hear me? I'm screaming from way down here below. Master Killer.
I got more spam calls. Everybody else gets some spam calls.
Hey, Valerie Adams.
Hey there, what's going on, Valerie Adams? Happy. All right, you guys.
All right.
Look, baby.
Fantastic Monday to you.
You know what I've learned?
What's that?
We done did a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
And happiness is definitely a choice. And but I'm so thankful that I have you to be happy with. I was telling Fuller tonight, I have normally on Mondays, you guys already know this, I got orchestra practice and a lot of, hey, what's going on, Trey?
Hey, Fuller, what's up, good brother?
Yeah, and so I have orchestra practice.
Black in the house. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
No Pat there.
No Pat sitting right there.
She probably too I
wanted to be home tonight with my baby. Because we've been going on, what did we do? Friday.
Date night. We had something before date night, and then we had date night.
Before all last week, we had a state swim meet. Austin and his buddies did an incredible job on Wednesday all day. Thursday we had something going on. I had rehearsal.
Something else. I had something going on.
I had so enjoyed myself. Our choir, mass choir, sang on Sunday. You know, there's really not a lot of choirs. Hey, Don representing the choir. Me, Don been in the choir probably. Don been in there a lot. And I've been there. And so Don know all the history. We didn't sing stuff, change and all that. So I look at Don's face and I can just tell Don be like, y'all do what y'all make it do. I'm just here to sing. So, but
I had to pick up Austin from swim. Yeah. This Bible study I had to pick Austin up because you was going in another direction. Yeah. And Friday we had been a crazy week.
Yeah, but Friday we had date night. Right. We went to dinner. Last minute. Look, Fuller helps me, you guys. Everybody needs somebody. Hey, Yvonne Holmes and Don said 34 years.
Yeah. Don't you been quiet that long? Wow.
At the church, I was quiet that long, Don. Don, that's a bad picture you got on the screen too, girl. That's hot. But so so Friday we had date night, and look, Fuller is really hoping me, you guys, not let the small things spoil the vibe. So we went out to eat on Friday. Fuller thought I said that our reservations were at 6:30, but 6:30. They were actually at 6:15. So he got home at 6. And so I was like, so you start heading to the place. He's like, well, we can go someplace else and eat. And I got in my head set a place to go to before CNS. The Oars mentioned, the Oars mentioned it too. It's a place that we go to not frequently, but we go a little bit. of the time. And so didn't know you could play the floor. Okay, we're gonna get to that. Okay, Melissa, we're gonna hold off on that one. So everybody.
Leah Johnson, Fat Fuller.
Yes, and so we had made the reservations. We finally got there, but actually I made reservations someplace else because Fuller was like, they may not let us, or I may have said they're probably not gonna let us, get seated because they only said reservations on. I told Fuller, I said, let's go anyway. Yep. But he said, before we went, he said, Darlene, it's okay, babe. I got it. We go someplace else, wherever you want to go. But in my mind, I was still selling this other place. But Fuller helps me not to let these small little things get me off track, because where there's one eatery place, there's another. So he was like, and they good, but they ain't like one of my other little spots or whatever. And so, but we were going to change, and I said, no, let's go ahead and go. And look here, Favor showed up, and we got right in.
We waited about 15 minutes. I heard late outside, so I let Darlene go in and late outside. So they can't sit us. So they full. They full tonight.
Yep.
And we went in. Darlene put in a reservation. We waited about 15 minutes and got one of the best seats in the house, a booth. And normally 2 people don't get booths. They get the little on the side little table.
The front and back.
You ever been in a big city like New York or been to Paris or somewhere? They got these little old bitty tables, and somebody sitting right up on you, and you don't have no privacy. So that was the favor of God. And that's what I say every day: favor, favor, favor. My friends that knew me from a long time ago, they said, "Fuller, you always had favor." I had favor when I wasn't even saved. So love and kindness is always in.
I could have walked up in there and said, "Oh, wait a minute! I just had reservations. Was at 6:15? It ain't but 6:35." You know how we do? We try to start clapping.
Why are you going to that southern accent then? I'm so and shaking your head.
I know, but no, I didn't. I just said, "Okay, I just waited." But
Apostle Leonard and Lincoln is on. From Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, so we're gonna call them out. Roll call. Get it. Roll call. So we got Don and Melissa. So Yvonne Holmes in the house. Vera in the house. Pat, Lynetta Dan, and just all of you guys. We know. Look, Valerie, Trey. Look, what I learned, babe, is that more people watch us than we even know because they don't post on here.
Okay. I find that out too.
So then let me go forward. So then Saturday we had something. I took my mom to go see grandson. Then we had Battle of the Bands, awesome event. Fuller, you were shopping.
I was shopping for Valentine's. They got it all taken care of.
Yes, got
ahead of time.
Yeah. I even had to ask a little. Okay. So I had to ask this question. Is Valentine's something? So he was like, Valentine's is for you. I said, come on, baby. Well, we are going to go see Anita Baker.
That's my gift. And you can pay for my facial that I had today. You can pay for that. That'd be Valentine's. And the next 2 I'm going to get. I told I'm going to make 2 more.
Look, I went and got you guys a facial. I told you guys this. We got a facial the other week or last week. I used Fuller's facial gift thing, and then I had to call our daughter-in-law and say, I use it. I was trying to check it out before Fuller because he wasn't going to go. So I booked him an appointment to go today. How was your facial?
Fantastic.
You had never had a facial before.
It feels so good. Matter of fact, I made my own appointment a month from today.
So that's what he's talking about. I can pay for his facial. Yeah, I made the appointment. I should have paid for it, but I thought I was going.
We need to get down to business.
We need to get out time. Okay, baby, I know we got so much to talk about. Okay, go ahead.
So you talked about me last week when we were here, and you were talking about I got upset, and I did.
But you got to go and tell the story
first. I got upset though.
What happened?
Okay, so Paige Carr was running a little hot during the day.
It ain't Paige's car. Let's get that straight right now. It's my Mini Cooper.
It's Paige Carr, like I said. 2015 Mini Cooper. And
2014.
2014. And that's what made me get a Mini Cooper also, because I really, really love, and I drive my Mini Cooper more than I drive my Audi. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, it ran a little hot. So it was running a little hot. She took me to get my car cleaned up. So the guy had some antifreeze there, and he poured it in there, so it was fine. I looked at it; it wasn't leaking anything. I didn't see anything, so she drove back home. So her and her mom them go off in it. Paige met her mom at a dance recital Saturday afternoon. So they gone. So I said, so you don't have to cook when you get home. We got this place we love to go, Tropical restaurant on Old National. So I said, I'm gonna pick stuff up from Tropical. I was down in my office, in my old house in Fayetteville. I drove back to the Tropical. But I said, before I go there, I said, let me get some more antifreeze just in case. Antifreeze. I got some a quarter oil because the car used a quarter oil in between oil change. And I said, let me get some gas treatment so I can maintain. And say, I'm going to get home and I'm going to teach Paige about having maintenance on her car. So if I'm not around, she should know how to do it. That's what fathers do. Their dads, they show their daughter or their son how to maintain the car. Not ask them to repair, just how to maintain in case of emergency. Don't drive the car while it run hot. So Paige coming back home, the car run hot. So she was 5 minutes from me. Her mom called her. She said, I'm 5 minutes from Old National. So she drove up. And so happened, I had a gallon of antifreeze in advance. That's all. So that was God. So I pulled the car in there. It immediately cooled off. We drove it home. I followed it home. Everything fine. So I'm get home, pull on the carport. So Paige and I are there talking. I'm showing her stuff out of the
I don't have a carport. Let me just get correct that right now.
The garage. Okay, garage. So we country. Anyway.
That's country, baby.
Look. Anywho, let me tell the story. So Paige, I'm talking to Paige down there, got the hood up, showing her where the antifreeze go, where the water solution go, where the battery, how to check the oil, everything. So somebody comes to the door and said, Fuller.
Say that.
Go on, you say it like you said.
So I said, Fuller. So he says, I got some antifreeze, and it was a brand new bottle. So I said, I didn't say thank you or anything, you guys. I literally just said.
You didn't have to get no antifreeze. I had some in the carport.
I ain't said like that, you guys. Listen, ladies, vouch for me here. What I said was, babe, I don't think I said, I said, you know, there's some antifreeze in the cabinet here in the garage. And so he was like, okay, so I got some. That's what fathers do. I was trying to show Paige how to make sure she took care of the car. She said, but no, you don't need no man. He done went all there.
Oh, yeah, I did. I did.
Did you say on the front page?
Oh, yeah. I was like,
what you upset for?
Because just like she learned how to do maintenance on the car, she learned how to do maintenance on her mouth. Like I was trying to tell her mama. Oh, yeah. I got a little steam out. I did like this. It said, let some of it out. Because sometimes you have to practice the vocabulary of silence. That's what Pastor Donald said. You need to practice the vocabulary of silence. Because if you believe in the prophet, you shall profit. So you were a prophet if you just shut up.
You know what, you guys,
just a holy shut up.
Let me just tell y'all this. See, the stuff that used to bother me back in the day, like he having this conversation with me, we have to lie. You could easily, ladies, men, we could easily get upset. I can't do nothing but laugh at Fuller because it just be off the chain stuff. It'd be like, where you come up with this stuff from? That is not what I meant. But it don't even matter because I know his heart. So now we're not counseling, but we have to know one another's heart when we're talking about things. And it's funny, like we tell Austin all the time, Austin, we was just making a joke. You taking stuff way too serious. You got to laugh, ha, 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 because we're making a joke with you. You don't know how to take a joke sometimes, right? So even though Fuller was serious, a lot of times I do just have to walk away and just be like, and just laugh about it.
See, Darlene is a boss, and she think I work for her sometimes. So that's how I took it. Look, you ain't got to tell me what to do. You don't need no man. If you don't need me, let me go back down and say it deal. So that's
we acting like a boss.
No, it's just assertive.
Is that bad?
Aggressive.
But
I don't know.
Don't a man want a weak woman, right?
Yeah, but I don't want one standing there trying to order me and tell me what to do like I'm one of the children.
Okay.
I mean, not that you order me, but you always say, why don't you mind doing this? Do this? You see, you don't be thinking that much because you're used to saying that because you used to have these children, right? And so anyway, she can look like that she want to look. But look, y'all in the last 5 minutes. Cause she said, and see, look, oh, by the way, she didn't have but this much antifreeze. So while she doing all that talking, but I got upset, not because she doing that. I'm just cutting up about that. I was upset because she interrupted my intimate moment with Paige. And I thought that was an intimate moment, and I thought that was a teaching moment. And you interrupt that. And sometimes you just let it play out. Just let it play out. And I got kind of stinged by that because and I didn't raise my voice. I didn't change the way I look, but I meant what I said, you know, because I'm still gonna be smiling, but I meant what I said. So anyway, we need to move on. So anyway, I want to congratulate Creflo and Taffy Dollar on a 37 years church anniversary. Woo! And my buddy Bob Bancoli Akamola brought the house down. I mean, gave us a lesson about the book of Ephesians, what the city of Ephesus like. And I mean, that's my favorite book.
Is it Ephesus?
Ephesus.
Okay.
And the book is called Ephesians.
Right.
But it's Ephesus. And you know, he gave me a cap with Ephesus on there so a year ago. Don't know where it's at because of the move. Okay. And so I want to do that. Also, we had a great fellowship afterwards. We had lunch with the Dollars and the Akamolas, the Carries.
Yeah, can I go back just
Miss Carol?
Can I do a tab backwards?
Sure.
So before we get to the after event, Melissa mentioned that she said, "Darlene, I didn't know you played the flute." Well, you guys, I play the flute. And I have played since high school, college, and then I set it down. I had a scholarship for band and music. And so I knew that this one song we were going to sing, which is Holy, Holy, Holy. Everybody knows that. You heard Kurt Carr perform that or minister that, but it was another person, Lonnie Hudson, that we were singing on Sunday. And so when I heard the flute part, I was like, wow. I said, babe, there's actually a flute playing. And I left it alone. And then on Saturday, it just kept messing with me. I said, now I could see we've never had any other instrument on the platform, on the stage, other than guitar, you know, things like that. Those are the normal instruments, right? But not anybody playing a flute. Or, Jeff Sparks plays the sax, but not anybody playing a flute, right? And I said, I know
I'm not doing the choir.
Yeah, I'm not doing the
special music.
Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to ask if it's okay, you know, if he would like for me to play it, since you can play it on the keys, but wouldn't it be beautiful? So anyway, they said, okay. I played it during sound check, and then we played it on Sunday, and we got a lot of people that was just like, even Pastor said, that was perfect. And so I'm like, you know, I'm so glad that it worked out, because I love doing that, because I wanted people to see, and I want people to know that there's other things that we do. All of us, we have other talents, and it's just not just the one thing. So I got a lot of compliments on that.
And my siblings, everybody was so proud of you, and I was really proud. And I mean, you did that thing. You did your thing yesterday.
But the choir was excellent.
Yeah, they was. It was. It wasn't a full choir like it used to be, but man, they sang yesterday. It really was.
It was good. Don was in there. We have a few people from, you know, that probably watch here. In fact, I know one of the ladies says she watches all the time. That was in the choir too on Sunday. So I love the choir. That's my heart. So go ahead, babe.
Okay. So
Bang did his thing.
Yeah. And Vera Spencer turned 39 again yesterday. We had a surprise birthday. Vera Spencer, Fuller Spencer, had a surprise birthday yesterday. And after we left the fellowship at the church, we left there and went up to South Carolina. I mean, it was almost Lawrenceville. Yeah. So we had a full day yesterday, and it was just an enjoyable day all day yesterday.
But I want to give a shout out to that place we had dinner at, may I?
No, can you do it in the end? Okay. Please don't do it. Okay. Because you know we got what time it is. And so anyway, yesterday in the green room before service, Ken Terry, one of my very best friends. Matter of fact, he's my supervisor. My office is next door to each other. So, and that's what I want everybody to tune in, because I want to talk about this and not share it with Darlene. So Ken tell me that he dreamed about my late wife, Jean. all of us are buddies. But we thicker than thick, man, Pastor, and we're thick. And so he said, man, you wouldn't believe this, but I dreamed about Jean last night. And I started crying in my sleep because I missed her so. And I said, man, I said, you and I, we were trying to talk every day this week, but he had a home going, did Bible study, different churches, different day. And I was busy. I have on some serious counseling section that I need to do for executive. And so this biz, so I said, Ken, I was intending to talk to you. I said, man, I want to tell you, I was grieving this week. I said, I grieved 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And man, I was just no life, just listless. And one day I stayed in the bed all day, and I had a little vertigo going. I had a little vertigo going on, but that was the real thing. It was just, and I just stayed in the bed all day. I mean, I was grieving heavy. I didn't tell Darlene then, but I told her later. Well, today, yeah, I told you today, and it was just on me to talk about it tonight because a lot of people see us and they think we moved on and you've forgotten that person and all that. But I tell you, it was 3 days I grieved, and man, it was hard on me. It was heavy on me, and it was tough. It was tough. And then a pastor, I got 2 pastor friends that lost their wife less than a year or over a year, and one of them is married. Let me back up before I get there. But like I told Ken, I said, I just don't love Darlene. I'm in love with her. I said, I'm in love with her. We are a perfect match. I said, we get along great. I said, I couldn't ask for a better wife. I couldn't even dream that my life would be like this after Jean. I said, but man, I said, I got a better life. I mean, it's better because one thing that Q and I said that when we was talking about getting married or talking about even dating, I said, I want better. Nothing wrong with Jean, nothing wrong with David. Yeah. But I said, I want better. Why shouldn't we want better? Yeah. But I still, if you spend over 50 years with somebody, how can you not miss them? And I'm so happy to have Q because I can talk about it freely and don't have to hesitate. And because she said on this broadcast, I said, Jean married a grown boy. Now she turned me into a grown man. She said, thank you for the benefit, Gene. I'm reaping the good benefits of it. And I was really hurt this week. So later today, I was talking to Pastor Taffy and Pastor Dollar. They were on joint call. And we've talked and cutting up about yesterday. We're doing this, we hosting the Super Bowl. We rotate who's hosting the Super Bowl. So this time is Q and I time. So after we talking a while, so I told him about how I felt that I was had been grieving this week and what Ken had told me. So Taffy said, Ken, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, she said, boy, I was bald. I was thinking about Jean and I just cried and cried. She said, I think I suppressed it because of COVID. Mm-hmm. And then you have so much other things going along. Mm-hmm. You don't have a chance to really process your emotions and your feelings. And she said, I cried. She said, I got a good cry. She said, I ain't cried like that, and I don't know when. She said, I just cried. I'm talking about not just, she said, I was crying. I don't know if it was a day or two or what, but she cried. And then yesterday, Vera said the same thing. She said the same thing, that she just missed Jean a couple of days last week. I don't know what it was about last week or whatever the reason we did. And I told Pastor Taffy and Pastor Dollar, same thing I told Ken. I said, Q and I are living a good life. I said, we are happy. I said, the kids are, I said, the adjustment I had to make was going back and forth to swim lesson band, PTA, this and this, running with the kids. But man, they are great kids. I mean, not good kids, they're great kids. They have no problem with them at all. And I said, that's on. I said, but I'm not, I just don't love Q. I'm in love with her. I said, as a matter of fact, I'm madly in love with her. And I just do. And I thank God for, cooking, bring me my plate all the time. But let me tell you about this woman. I want to tell you this. Last week before last week and this week, it was cold in the morning. And because Paige is a girl, I let her pull her and Darlene car in the garage. And so Darlene, she leaves early. She went out and started my car, pulled it in the garage. And I thought that was like, that's what men do. You know what I mean? You know, and I just thank God she honors me like that. I just can't thank you enough, baby. I appreciate it. And so, and like she said, you can get angry about something. So we could have been angry from last week incident all this week and spoiled some good moments, spoiled a good time. So why get angry about anything? Why get angry about nothing? When it's really boiled down to nothing, I can't have my way. It's my way or no way. Da 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 da. You know, let me tell you something. Love and kindness is always in season, and I think that's one reason we don't have big spats about anything, because we're always trying to give each other the advantage. And we'll just be sitting there at night watching TV, and she'd say, I appreciate you. I just really love you full of the way you love me. You always smile and you're always in a good mood. She said, thank you for loving me. And I said, thank you for loving me. I said, I appreciate it. I was telling her last night, she was laying in the bed. I hadn't gotten in the bed yet. And I just tell her that she's the only one for me. That I love her so much. And you know, I'm just telling her what our conversations are. You know,
and you're right. I mean, you especially are still in the grief process. It's only been maybe a couple years, you know, and so for me, I've had a little bit longer. It doesn't mean that I'll stop thinking. So those that have lost spouses, doesn't mean that you ever forget the person, even if you do decide to move forward and see someone else. You're not dishonoring the other person because you're no longer married. But it is true that the love that you have for the person still exists. It doesn't go with. So because I'm sure people probably said, how could he start Darlene start seeing each other? And he was just married for so long. Did he not love Gene, or were they seeing each other? You know, we've talked about this in other segments. It don't have anything to do with me.
Right.
It had everything to do with the love that you have. It's like that wouldn't even make sense for me to even be jealous over the fact that you were grieving over a person that's no longer here. Gee, I can't even take Jean's place. I can't even wear the title of Queen Jean. I can't. The only person I can be is the best me as I can be, and I'm confident in who I am.
That's all you need
You
to
know,
be.
same thing for you.
And let me say, all my intimate friends, Mac Jackson, Ken Terry, Creflo Dollar, Dan Coley, Ron Austin, they are my friends in my innermost circle, and they receive her just like she been in here been dating a long time. Matter of fact, Dan Coley said today, he said, I'm gonna invite myself. He wasn't invited to the Super Bowl. He's invited himself over.
Come on,
and he said, I feel like I've been knowing Q 20 years. It just feel like that. Yeah. And that's the way my friends feel. Like that's the way my family feel about you.
We don't try to do anything special. You know, we love our pastors. We love banking. When I tell you, y'all was at the church, watch it. But Bank is, you know, it's like him and Sharon. My friend, I don't even refer to them as Pastor Bank and Pastor Sharon. I be calling, you know, Pastor Dollar, Pastor Taffy. I'm gonna call them, you know, but they still get to come to our house, and we're not putting out we're just gonna have some. We're gonna have
be us.
Put the pots and the pans on the thing, and we're gonna eat like regular folks would eat. You know, you can't try to keep up with other people and what they've got going on. You just have to be who you are. But I'm just so thankful, babe, that you are who you are, and that we get a chance to just love on each other. Darling, we are so thankful that you love. I love this big old head, boy. You know, I love him back.
No, I need some help, fat dog.
Y'all got one more thing to tell you real quick. This thing right here asked me last night, Darlene, can you cook? Can you really just make some cornbread? He talked about me making my Jiffy cornbread. Now I like Jiffy cornbread because it's simple, right? But then he said, Darlene, you gonna make some pinto beans on Sunday. I'm making some greens, you guys. I'm making some oven-baked fried chicken. I'm gonna do some plant-based hamburgers. We got some regular hot dogs, and I don't know what else. That's
fry some wings in the air fryer.
I'm gonna make some oven-baked fried chicken. It tastes just like fried chicken, and you know it. And look, and then Fuller comes saying, Darlene, do you know how to make cornbread? I said, Fuller, what do you mean? Do I know how to? I know how to make anything. What you mean? I'm gonna make some cornbread. In fact, would you like for me to just make a sample batch so you could taste it?
Yes.
He trying to clown on me, you guys.
No, she cooked everything so good. But a cornbread is something to be desired that I've had. But she said she never really cooked cornbread.
No.
Because it just, because I was going to get one of my sisters, all of them, to cook me some chicken dressing and some cornbread.
Jennifer, I dare you. Linda, don't come up here with no cornbread to my house.
Look, if I
will cut y'all.
Hey,
Don't
I'm
bring
going
no
to
cornbread here.
going to eat some of the sample. I'm gonna sample cornbread this week. And if it ain't up to par, I'm gonna call y'all. Tell you, y'all ain't got to come to the house. I'll meet you on the corner.
The only cornbread I've ever made for him is Jiffy cornbread or this other like honey cornbread that you have in a box, and it'd be so good to me. I'm like, why would you want anything else? But he wants the iron skillet. That's why I'm gonna make it the iron skillet. And yes.
Okay, we'll see.
Look,
sample before Sunday.
Make no mistake, you guys. Make no mistake. Your girl.
Now you can. I give you that. Now.
I can make anything. I just have not taken the time to make a batch of just regular. I got to put the flour, the baking soda, the oil, the egg, all that. Then just need 2 eggs and some water and my Jiffy. Okay. See, look, Jiffy is Vera. You better hush that up. Look, and then you're right, Linda. Your bra is spoiled. So Vera, don't you bring no. But I'm gonna get you and my sisters. Though y'all leave that the spoiled brother alone.
They look out for their brother. They look out for their brother.
Look, whatever, Vera. Keep it over there. Okay, let's see what.
Hey, Jennifer, you know you're a secret agent. You're my secret agent.
Look, you see what Chris says, darling. You are writing a big check. Okay. Do you say I moved on past?
No, put Chris back over. No. Put Chris up there.
Look, it is in real. This is all full of siblings right here, you guys. If I click on their name, y'all know who they are. So for future reference, this is all of them, you guys. Yeah, see how they all trying to comment? Okay, now I get to take them off. Look, he want all the flavors. There you go. And I'm gonna put it up in the skip, but I'm gonna do some sample. I'm gonna make a couple of batches this week. Just so
Beverly, do you make a cornbread, Beverly?
Who makes good cornbread?
Need to inbox you.
Do you make good cornbread? That's gonna be. I'm gonna rename this segment and say, do you make good cornbread?
We're gonna have a cornbread cooking contest. Cool. That'll be good. Yeah.
So when they gonna bring it
and
up?
Then I want to have a chicken and dressing.
Okay, let me ask them, baby.
Okay.
Most of these people who are on here, they know where we live.
We over our time.
We are over our time.
But let's have a few more minutes.
But most of the people on here know where we live, and they've been over here before.
Okay.
So if anybody would like to do a cornbread or dressing and turkey and dressing or chicken and dressing cook off, holler at a sister. Let me know.
Hey, I'm gonna be the judge. One of the judges.
Let me know. You come over. But yeah, we do it on a Friday night or it's the Saturday night. We can all have dinner together. How about that on Sunday?
Open up the house.
Just bring up the house. Y'all bring your favorite dish. We used to do this for Christmas. I still do like a little Christmas party. Only didn't want to do this year because we're just going out of town. But this year,
Jennifer, call Chris, let us know what we're gonna do. Chris gonna be in the contest.
Okay, so yeah. So
and bring me some deviled egg.
Look, if y'all want to do, we have a Sunday cookout. In fact, look, we're gonna encourage you guys. If you don't have like a family dinner once a month or once a quarter, this is a great time for us to start connecting as a family. So we had a dinner with Vera yesterday for her birthday. It was so great. We went to this place.
Laughter, so much laughter. And
off of Sugarloaf. It's called Picana, Picana. And it's a Brazilian restaurant, kind of like Fogo de Chao. When I tell y'all, they seasoned that dog. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. But we're gonna do this cook-off, and we're gonna have it our family. We're gonna do it here. And so if anybody wants to join us, y'all just let a sister know. But anyway, maybe you got a song for us that we're gonna go out on.
Love you guys. Thank y'all for letting me share today.
And I
want to share that about grieving because a lot of people, let me say this. One of the pastor friends, the wife passed, he called me. He said, I've gotten married. I love my wife. Ain't nothing wrong. She take care of me. She served me. She's a lovely person. I love her. And he said, man, I just grieve. I miss my wife. So, and I said, man, she only been passed about a year. I said, so that's not, I said, let me tell you, I've been on 2 years in. And I said, I was grieving this week, and I just shared that with him. But it was amazing. All of us, it was grieving along about the same time. So that was amazing. But I want to let Kristen know, because they said we shouldn't grieve. That's not what the Bible say. We shouldn't grieve like the heathens do, like the unsaved, because we have hope. So we shouldn't do that. So I just want to say that to you. If you're going through a grievance, just deal with it. Let somebody know you're grieving, because if you don't, you can fall into a depression, and you shouldn't fall into a depression, because you got so many people you can share it with. That's why we're so open about our relationship. That's why we're so open about being hurt and grieving, because it will make it lighter for you. And sometimes I'm going to do a ministry to men, because men don't talk, and I'm going to talk about men health, postgraduate health. We're talking about ED. We'll talk about everything that about dating, refire your relationship, your marriage, how to fire it back up, and just date nights on Fridays, not being upset. And so we're gonna bring it, and we're gonna have a couple of guests, Vera and Boo. We said we're gonna have them as guests, and Kim and Chad. We're gonna have them also.
We're gonna talk to Vera and Boo about adoption, right? And Chad and Kim. We got a whole thing.
But I think they got divorced and got remarried, and how their marriage are going now. They're doing ministry, so they're reaching a lot of people. So we got a lot of things coming for you on GodFidence.
If you guys enjoyed today, could you guys give us some hearts and some thumbs up? We know y'all
make some comments.
Monday
so I wanna do that. I'm so grateful. I mean, every time we talk to Darlene and I privately talk about, well, GodFidence might have reached the point where we shut it down for a while, and then we had four different people yesterday said, I watched it for the first time, and I've been binge watching it. And I watched. Darlene said, do you watch GodFidence? Yeah. And the lady told about that they were telling about the trip, all the trips we've taken recently, and everything. So let us know as we continue. Let us know that you enjoy it, because if it reached its destiny, it has reached its place, the ministry to you guys, and it's over with. Somebody else. And again, I want to give a shout out to Emmett and Sade for the last 2 Mondays, 3 Mondays. That was really, really good. And I for young marriage, I thought that was really, they were so open, and I appreciate them being there. Yeah, it was really, really good.
Well, thank you guys for joining.
Sorry for going over. Not really.
Look, I decided tonight. I told Full tonight, I just want to be with you. I don't want to go to orchestra practice. I'm sorry, Miss Jen, if you watch it, but I'm gonna stay home with my baby tonight. I'll be running so much. We gonna enjoy this moment. What you about to say? Yeah.
Hey, find that happy place for you. Come on, get up and dance. Change the atmosphere in your house.
Why?
Because I'm happy.
Is that what you want to do? Gotta go.
Hey, we're gonna see Nita Baker Valentine's Day. So man, I'm looking forward to that. Okay, and we doing our Valentine's on the 13th, because the restaurant be so crowded. That's not romantic. So we're doing it on the 13th for lunch, and then I'm gonna give Darlene some of her gifts on the 13th, and I get the rest on the 14th.
And if you don't have a Valentine, be a Valentine. Whatever you gotta do to be happy, y'all. We see you guys next Monday. Tune in, tag a friend, share this GodFidence with somebody else, you guys. We love you. Y'all take care.